Vaccines are incredible. The CDC estimates that routine shots have saved nearly 800,000 lives over the past 20 years. With the power of vaccination, we've eradicated smallpox and made polio a thing of the past. And yet, we are still debating the pros and cons of vaccination.
Many parents do not trust the CDC or the government.
Why should my child be at risk because your child isn't vaccinated?
I've heard of many tragic cases of walking, talking, normal children that wound up with profound mental disorders after vaccines.
I believe vaccinations triggered Evan's autism.
I cannot believe that we are still having this discussion, but here goes. Vaccines do not cause autism. Thimerosal does not cause autism. Other trace ingredients in vaccines do not cause autism. Both the Tooth Fairy and Santa Claus do not cause autism. Every major public health organization in the United States agrees on this point. Courts all the way up to the federal circuit have ruled that you cannot collect damages for vaccine-induced autism because it doesn't exist. Literally thousands of studies have proved this point.
Parents call the shots. Parents call the shots.
In the history of the anti-vaccine movement, there has been just one scientific study published in a reputable journal that suggested that vaccines cause autism. The paper, written by now disgraced Dr. Andrew Wakefield, terrified parents and scientists alike.
And you are exposed to that virus on a regular basis.
Until it came to light that Wakefield had made up his data, invented patients, and pulled a fast one on the scientific community. And yet still, anti-vaxxers rally around Wakefield's fraud, probably because it's the best they've got. Now, that doesn't mean that there aren't complications. Vaccines are medications, and they're going to have side effects. An estimated 22 people die every year due to allergic reactions and rare neurological conditions caused by routine vaccinations. To be sure, that constitutes 22 unspeakable tragedies. But keep in mind, before the MMR vaccine, measles alone killed 2.6 million children every year. Do the math. The funny thing is, junk science is often a two-way street. Even the pro-vaccine lobby occasionally turns to fear-mongering and bad science. For instance, after the 2012 whooping cough epidemic, pundits rushed to blame anti-vaxxers for the carnage, even though it couldn't possibly have been their fault. Between 2007 and 2012, vaccination rates for whooping cough did not decline. Kids got their shots at the same rate they always did. Simply put, negligent anti-vaccine parents did not cause the whooping cough epidemic, because fortunately not enough parents were dumb enough to opt out of potentially life-saving vaccines. Now keep in mind, if everyone stopped vaccinating their kids, obscure diseases would come back with a vengeance. But in the meantime, both sides of the vaccine debate need to lay off the junk science. Vaccines are one of the safest medical innovations ever, and parents who don't vaccinate their kids could eventually put others in danger, but not yet. And if you hear otherwise, that's junk science.